Hey guys, how are we doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. So today's video, we're going to be talking about Vama love. Hey, Vama love. Vama love. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about Vama love today, and I'm going to be your love doctor, you know. Let me be your love doctor. Man, I'm just playing. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about Vama love, and I'm going to be sharing with you the things that I was not told about being in a relationship. Yeah, you, if you already know these things before you started dating, good for you. But me, I didn't know some of these things, and so I'm just sharing. Like, guys, you know, how relationships look nice on pictures when we are smiling, looking into each other's eyes. We look nice and happy. Yeah, there are moments when those same eyes looking into each other, they look into each other with rage because partners are irritating. Anyway, yeah. So number one is going to be about change. That change is inevitable. What do I mean? So as you are going on in your relationship, time is going by, you are growing, right? And you are growing as individuals, right? And then as you are growing as individuals, growth brings certain changes in like your behavior and things like that, you know. And then, like, for example, for me, we were growing in the relationship and also as individuals, and we were in a long distance relationship, and then he's in a different environment from me most of the time with different people, and I'm in a different environment. So the both of us were growing and becoming different in certain areas. So there was this expectation I had where I expected him to be just the way he was, like even my face when we just started dating, you know. But then there were these differences, you know, there were these changes, you know, also because of like just growth and, like I've told you, different environments and things like that. And then some of them I did not really fancy, and so it used to get to me and I was not patient enough, and I used to feel like, oh my god, you've changed, Shani, you know. And there's also this thing that happens, like as you begin a relationship, they're usually like a bit like what can I say? Okay, when you get to know each other the more with somebody, there are no reservations. You talk how you want, you say whatever and things like that, and you're just like free and open with each other, you know. And then sometimes being free and being open may lead you to speak to your friend in a certain way that may be hurtful, or just like so direct with things that the person feels like, that was cold, you know. So there's a point when I even started to be like, why are you talking to me like that? You know, things like that. And then in the long run, I realized that we are just growing and getting to each other, getting more and more comfortable with each other and getting to know each other more. And just like as individuals, just like separate from the relationship, we are growing. And a person would tend to act differently based off of like they're changing, you know. And I got to learn that like in the course of time that no, you know, because I used to project like some of the changes he was going through as like, oh, why is he acting like this towards me? Maybe they didn't like me anymore. But in actual sense, it's nothing, you know what I mean? And I realized that, oh, there's no issue here. So change is inevitable, and in a relationship you have to keep learning your partner as you grow. Like certain things about them may change, certain things that they like, you know, certain things that they would want to do. You find that maybe when you're starting to date, this person really liked social media and posting you and whatever, and then as they grow, they just feel like it's a bit unnecessary to just be posting everything that's going on in the relationship, to just be talking about it on social media, and you're like, hey, stop loving me, stop posting me a lot. No, I've grown, and I find it's no longer a thing I want to do. I just want us to actually be here loving each other and posting and everything. And so it's important as you are growing in a relationship, get to know that the both of you are changing, and get to like be sharp enough to notice the changes that your partner is going through and relearn them, you know. So that's one thing I was not told about being in a relationship, that I need to keep like relearning my partner, you know, because he will not be the same way that he was 5 years ago, you know. Even like his favorite whatevers, even like his friends, he'll meet new friends and things like that. Talking about friends, something that I was not told about being in relationships is that it's okay for him to have like female friends. I know this sounds like childish or whatever, or it sounds like, hey, you are too clingy. Sometimes when your boyfriend is getting to like meet new friends and they are female and they are clicking and you're just feeling like, why are you getting too close to her? Yeah, so I have learned also that it's okay for him to have female friends. I cannot be his only female friend. Of course, there's certain lines that should not be crossed, but it's okay for him to have female friends. And not every girl that comes into my life is coming to be in your place. No. My boyfriend actually once told me this, like, baby, not every girl that comes into my life, not every person that comes into my life is coming to take your place. No, you know, there's different reasons why we befriend people and things like that, and there are just certain seasons when we need certain friendships, certain relations, and don't be that partner who causes someone to miss out on what they can learn from somebody else because you're insecure about him having female friends. I've been there. I'm a bad girl like that, but guys, it's okay for your girlfriend to have male friends. Of course, there should be some lines that shouldn't be crossed, but it's okay for them to have male friends, and it's okay for your girlfriend, for your boyfriend to have female friends. I have learned that, guys, and I've also learned that I cannot be the only person who is close to him. Like, I don't know everything. I can't offer him all sorts of friendships. Like, there are certain things that you learn from your friends. You don't learn everything from your partner, you know. And there were times when I used to feel irrelevant because of his closeness to other people. I used to feel like, oh my God, like, you're always like maybe confiding in this person and stuff. What about me? But, you know, I just came to understand that it is not everything that he goes through that I can actually be the person to sort it out. Like, he would always share with me what's going on, but he also had like had like these other friends that he would like also share certain things with and pray with and things like that, you know. So don't feel bad when your partner is actually close to other people. It may actually be good to them. Yeah, good for them. I mean, that's the other thing I learned. And the other thing that I learned is, this especially goes to girls. Ladies, speak your mind. Like, there's this thing that we girls like doing when your partner offends you. You start acting out. Instead of saying the problem, you start acting out. Like, you start acting upset, you start being whatever. You just become cold and rude and you don't want to talk to him. When he asks what's wrong, you don't want to say. Like, I know that's like something that we do and we're like used to, and we feel like, hey, he should be able to see that he's done something wrong. And Shani, honestly speaking, it doesn't help. I've had many instances with my partner where I'm acting out like that because he's done something and he doesn't know he's done that thing. And it's frustrating me even more because I'm like, dude, you pissed me off. How can you not see it, you know? But my advice is that, guys, I know sometimes it's difficult to say out things that have hurt you, but just try. If you can type it in a message, please do. Like, it's best you tell them because these people, they really can't decipher most of the time. It takes time. Like, with time, my partner has gotten to understand me and can tell when I'm acting a certain way because I'm unhappy. But it's best you say, because you're just going to prolong your hurt and you're just going to be upset with each other for no reason. By the time you're even speaking about the issue, maybe you've even forgotten the points you had. So yeah, if he's done something, if you're unhappy about something, if it's something you need him to start learning to do, say it. He's not a profiter, maybe if your partner is a profiter, kaya, but honestly, say it, okay? Yeah, that's one thing I've learned. This thing for acting out, being upset, it is really the pit. Because me, I've done it before. Maybe the whole day the person is like, why are you like this? Like, totally clueless. Like, why are you like this? Why are you doing this? And I'm like, offense and offense in my heart. But in real life, I'm like, it's fine. I'm okay. So yeah, girls, let's be talking. Hey, our friends, it's better you just tell them, then you pick it up from there. This thing for wanting your friend to figure is not really the best of things. And then the other thing I was not told about being in a relationship that I discovered is a different opinion. Your partner is allowed to have a different opinion from you, and like it shouldn't turn into like an argument. There was this heated argument I once had with my boyfriend where I had a different opinion about something. I won't say the thing because it might offend some of you. I had a different opinion about a thing, and he had a different one, and he came out so strongly, like how much he disliked the thing, and I got touched because I did not dislike the thing. Like his different opinion felt like an attack to me, and I was upset, and we had a whole argument. Like I got even emotional and things like that, and I was just like, where is all this coming from? So honestly, guys, your partner is allowed to think differently from you, and that does not mean you should be upset. That does not mean, like, they don't always have to think. Like, it's okay to have different opinions. Like, it shouldn't hurt you. Like, the times when you're talking about something and then your partner is like, if you've also seen my record, and then you're like, why? This is really cool. And then they're like, I just don't like it. I feel it's dumb, or I feel it's just unnecessary. And they're like, unnecessary, attached because you like it. And they're like, unnecessary. You know, like, it's okay to have different opinions, and don't get touched. We are different people at the end of the day. Yeah. And your partner is allowed to like different things from you. Like, don't come at your partner for not liking Doritos. Don't come at your partner for not liking Doritos just because you like them. No, it's fine. You can like different things. It's okay. And then there's this last one that I'm going to say the brutal truth. Like, my partner is the type of person who would tell me the brutal truth. Like, he will not hold back from telling me, like, this, Toko, no, it doesn't make sense. Or like, you're wrong here. Or like, baby appa. Even if it's like you just tell me, like, okay, no, you shouldn't be doing this, don't do that, or don't have this thing like this, or stop lying to yourself, you know. And in the beginning I used to get hurt and like offended, because, you know, sometimes the truth hurts, especially if it's like the truth about it. Like, maybe I don't know how I can explain this, but sometimes the truth hurts, and when it's just told in your face by somebody whom you expect to be all sweet and careful with you and all those things. I've gotten offended many times by my boyfriend just telling me, like, if you've ever, But then with time, I've gotten to then, like, this is what I need. I'm actually grateful for this, because it should come from the person who loves me, you know. My bad habits, my whatevers, the person who really loves me is the person who should be able to tell me, like, this, no, with a serious face. The times when I've told him, like, don't talk to me like that, you know, like, it's rude, but like, it's only rude because I don't like what I've been told, not because the person is actually rude or mean. I'm like, no, that's mean, you can't say that, or you can't say it to me like that, like, So it's okay for your partner to just tell you the truth as it is in your face, with a straight face. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. So that's that about things I was not told about being in a relationship. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it like a thumbs up, and say something in the comments about the video. Tell me, let's, I don't know, make conversation about it. And thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Keep shining.